guys, so welcome back to yet again another video of mine. You're watching Aman here on Tour Beauty. So welcome back guys, welcome to a makeup tutorial. Oh my god, I just feel so shy just saying that because it's been such a long time since I uploaded a makeup tutorial. I haven't sat down to film a makeup tutorial in what seems like forever. I can't remember, I think I had some last year, but I don't know. Did I have some in 2021? I have no idea, but it's mid-year guys and I am going to try and get into the habit of giving you guys more makeup tutorials. I know how much you guys miss it, but as you guys know, I do talk a lot, so without talking so much, we are going to get into the video. So guys, I don't know if you guys are following me on my Instagram page. If not, why not? It's here. So it's Tour Beauty across all of my platforms, which is TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, and that is all I have, I believe. But yeah, so if you guys aren't following me, get following on there. But a couple of weeks ago, which for you guys, I think a couple of weeks ago, but I basically put on my Instagram some time ago that I ordered some new makeup. I did a mini haul on my YouTube channel as well. I did a mini haul on my Instagram page, on my stories, and I showed you guys what I bought. But I really wanted to sit down and kind of just get my first impressions, sit down and use these products for the first time with you guys. So I thought, why not do that today? I have had this makeup literally forever. I don't have the slip in there, which tells us when I purchased this, but guys, it has been like literally 3 months since I bought all of this stuff. So it's just been sitting here for the longest time ever. And you know what? I thought, Aman, you need to get down and start doing this. So guys, let's get into the makeup. So the first thing which I ordered was this over here. This is the Weleda Skin Food. So this is a rich, intensive skincare for face and for body. I've heard so many good things about this, especially for the face. I've heard it's really thick though, so we're just going to give it a go guys, and we're going to see how this is. So I haven't got anything on my face at the moment. It just says to apply to very rough, dry areas. I've got nothing on my face at the moment. I was going to put SPF onto my face, but SPF, as you guys know, it can get kind of oily. So I wanted to make sure my skin is bare, and I'm trying out like these products without anything oily or anything out of the norm. But yeah, so let's go in with the Weleda. So I'm just going to take a small amount because I've heard it's quite thick. Oh, it is. Oh wow, this is thick. Oh yeah, this is really thick. Like thick, I mean it's like, I'm gonna have to put some more over there, but thick as I mean as it's really thick to move. Like usual face cream, it's really quick and easy to move. This is really thick, so you really need to go in and move this. I've heard like some people, they use the rollers to apply this just because it's so thick. So I'm just going to take a little bit more. It smells, I don't know. At first it smelled very nice, like really nice and scented, but then I think when you go in it, you can really like smell like intense stuff. I'm just going to put some just on my neck because I always like to put whatever it is like on my neck as well. So I'm just going to rub this into my neck. And I can see if you do have really oily skin, I probably wouldn't recommend this one because this one is for very dry and rough skin. Mine isn't very dry. I mean, I would say it's dry, but I do have a few like dry patches around my face. So that's why I always buy anything I do for like really dry. But wow, my hands feel like sticky because it's super thick. But the good thing about this is it actually can be used like everywhere. So it can be used on rough skin, like on your body as well. So sorry to be a bit TMI, but I have very rough feet. Sorry guys, but I think I might try this on the heels and see like how this feels over there. Might try this. But yeah, so far on the face this feels good. It does feel kind of heavy, but we'll know once the makeup's on and how it kind of is for the rest of the day. So next, I never really ordered myself a new primer. I don't know, I just have a hit and miss with primers. I never usually like the stuff I find, so next time I probably will, but I wasn't really into finding a primer. So I'm just going to use my regular YSL primer. You guys know the deal. I absolutely love this primer. It's like my go-to, my favorite. Every event I have, every like thing I have, I just have to apply this primer. Like, I feel like this just really like patches you up, covers up all of your pores, and it just gives like this flawless finish to your makeup. But I mean, I can't really complain because my skin is very kind of clear anyways, so I don't want to kind of be like lying and being like, you know, this covers up everything, because it just covers up what's like on my face. But I find this is very nice. It just gives that beautiful like flat surface to your face. And then I'm just going to kind of let this settle into my face, let the skin food do its magic, and I'm just going to let that sit into my face. So usually when I am about to do my makeup, what I usually do is I do like my skincare, well, moisturize my face, SPF, and then I wait about 5 minutes, and then I apply my primer, and then I wait another 5 minutes for that to just kind of sink into my face, and then I usually go in with my foundation. But until I'm talking about my foundation, we can talk about what we'll be using to apply our foundation. I'm going to be using this here, which is the Beauty Blender. This one is in the color Nude. I don't know, I just saw so many YouTubers use the nude color, and I was just like, God, I want to use this one. My favorite one still has to be the black one. Well, we'll know once we use this. I only like the black one like to be my top favorite, because I feel like even though it's black and all of this like colored foundation does stain it a lot, I find that the black one washes out like it's brand new. It does not stain. I've tried like the limited editions, I've tried the pink one, I've tried like the marble effect, and trust me, they all stain. But I'm just going to quickly go and dampen this, because a damp beauty blender always works best. So quickly going to go do that once you guys see me in just a sec. Okay, now that I have dampened the beauty blender, you guys can see it's actually changed in size. So these obviously expand once you apply these. Once you dampen these just expand in size, which it has done over here. And now for the foundation, we are going to be applying this Huda Beauty foundation. Now this bad boy has actually been out for a while now. Like I said, I'm 3 months behind this haul since I bought this makeup, so you guys can imagine like how long this has been out for. But ooh, first impressions, guys. I've not even actually seen the packaging of this like at all. But it's really nice. It's a bit like one of those old school little lipsticks you get. So I'm going to be applying this. I got mine in the color Trois Lachaise. I got the same one as my liquid formula, my liquid foundation. So let's begin applying this bad boy. Ooh. So I'm going to apply him straight to my face because I just am. And yeah. So I don't know if you guys have seen me rant all over, like that's hella full coverage. So I think this one isn't as full coverage to the other one, I think. I don't know, because I'm just going by like what I think I've heard. But yeah, so I'm just going to apply a little bit there and just a little bit here. Try not to get too much on my face. But I don't know if you guys have seen me rant about the Huda Beauty foundation, the liquid formula. But they changed the liquid formula recently, and I obviously hadn't purchased the new foundation because I order in like bulk, so sometimes I buy like the same foundation twice. And plus around Christmas they had a sale, so I did. And when I finally got around to trying the new formula, I don't know, I find like the full coverage that Huda Beauty foundation gives, it just kind of moves. Throughout the day your foundation just moves. And wow, I don't know what I think of this foundation, guys. I heard good stuff about it, the couple of people who like I spoke to about this, but I don't know, I find like this is like zero coverage for me. I'm a girl who loves coverage, so I was really seriously like, I do not want to be a cake bake today, and I feel like I am going to be a cake bake today because this foundation, no offense, Huda, I don't know what to think of it. It's not that wow factor like the liquid one did, like the first liquid one did. Like, who is in for bringing the first liquid foundation back? Give me a comment, let me know what you guys think. I really wish you would just bring that formula back. I mean, in all fairness, you can still keep the new formula for the liquid as well, but just at least bring the other formula back. So like the people who loved the previous one, at least we can still enjoy the first one. Huda Beauty's foundation was like my go-to foundation. I used to use it for every like event, everywhere, like a date night, like anywhere fancy I was going, and or like I wanted to have my makeup last me the entire day and just look like a flawless bunny. I used to use and reach out for Huda's. The next two things which I picked up were these two LA Girl Pro Conceals. I've used one of these before, but I don't think I've used like for highlighting. I think I've only used it for like to control my bag. So I actually used like a reddish color of this. I'm just gonna get into here. Oh, I hate the way some people just do their packaging. I picked up two shades. One is in Creamy Beige. I kind of just guessed my shade, guys, because yeah, that's all you can do when you're buying makeup online, is just kind of guess your shade. I tried to go on to other YouTubers who kind of like had the same shade as me, but I just found like anyone who had the same shade as me, they hadn't really used this one, so I kind of just guessed it. So I'm hoping that this is going to be okay. So I'm going to go in with the Creamy Beige, and then I'll probably go in with the Chestnut to contour my face. I don't do contour like on a day-to-day anymore, just because I don't. But I'll be using this new brush here. So this is by Zoeva, and this is a 146 Conceal Perfector. So I'm going to see like how I'm going to use this. Let's go in with like highlighting our face first. And I love this because it has that little applicator on there. But like I said, I've only used this for like the red one. Okay, oh wow. This is like very orange for my face. So definitely not my color. I'll still go in, kind of just... And then if I need to, I'll just go in with like my Maybelline Conceal. Wow. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Right, as you guys can see, guys, this is not my color. The camera just doesn't like express the color as much. But yeah, this is like very orangey to my face. I'm still gonna use it because I'm just gonna kind of just show like if anyone does make an accident with their shades, like how you can cover it kind of up. And then if I feel like I need to do more highlight, I'll just go in with my Maybelline. And like I said, I'm just going to look like a cake bake today. Actually, once you blend this in, it's actually kind of nice. And it's so funny because I kind of like think this is giving me more coverage than the actual goddamn foundation. But yeah. So I always blend out like the other bits first, and then I always go to the under eye, and I always use my under eye with like the pointy side. So I use like this side for everything else, and then when it comes to my under eye, I always just use the pointy side because I feel like it can really get in. And then I don't know if like just a quick tip for anyone. I mean, it works and works. It works for me, so I don't know if it worked for you, but when I apply my concealer, I always make sure, even my foundation, I always make sure it's like way below the eye, because your eye is like an area which creases. So if you don't want like major makeup creases during the day, like your foundation creasing, I would really advise to keep your creams just very low down, because you guys know if you don't put powder on top of your cream, it is going to crease. So I always say just make sure you keep it really down below. So if you are using a liquid format. So although this did give some brightness, I'm just going to quickly just go in with a little bit of my Maybelline just to give a little bit more coverage just to my under eye. Just applying a little bit there. I'm not going to go too overboard. And then just kind of push this in, because if you guys can see, like that is pretty good. Like that stays. Whereas the LA Girl one, I feel like it moves. Like that one moved. It didn't really stay in place. Whereas now that I'm tapping the Maybelline one, you guys can see, like, look at this and then look at this. Like already the coverage that this is giving you. So again, kind of glad. I'll probably just stick with the Maybelline concealer. I think it just gives a better kind of like finish. So like look at this. Like that is instant brightness over there. Okay, so now we are going to do a bit of concealer. Like I said, I don't really apply much concealer much like anymore kind of thing. Like I do, but then I don't. Right, look, see my fear, like this one has just come out like crazy. So I'm just gonna give like a little bit of a dot. Like so much has come out. Like so I'm just gonna go across my nose and then like there, and then I'm just gonna put like 1, 2, 3 dots kind of just there. I don't want to go crazy on my concealer, guys. And then I'm gonna go just above the chin here and some just on here. Kind of just bringing this a little bit higher. And then I'm gonna go on this one last because I didn't want a lot of stuff to come out. And I'm just taking this kind of like above my cheekbone. Like just in that above section there. Then I'm just gonna use this brush here and I'm just gonna push this in like, I don't know, when I feel like I watch other people use this brush and use, oh, why does this look so messy? I'm gonna go in with my beauty blenders. This is why, guys, like I don't use brushes. I get asked this on my like Instagram all the time, like which brush would you recommend to use like for contouring, or which brush would you recommend for foundation. I always go in and tell people like I don't use brushes. Like I prefer a beauty blender for everything. I just find like a beauty blender is the amazing thing. I'm just taking this down and I'm just pushing this down because obviously you don't want to push this up, you just want to push this down. So just blending that down, and I'm just gonna and again blend this out. And I'm just going to use this to kind of blend out on my nose. And well, that is a lot of product, so I'm just going to take some of it off like onto a tissue, just because I don't really want to have so much. And then I don't know, I think I need to like get used to using that brush because I don't know, I just can't seem to spread it out. And like literally look at my nose, guys, the amount of product on my nose. I'm gonna go in with a powder which I already have. This is a Huda Beauty powder in Banana Bread. I absolutely love this. I've been using this for quite a long while now. I used to use the Kat Von D powder, but I've started using, well, I started using this like a while back and I can't literally go back. I've ordered this a couple of times now and like I said, I absolutely love it. So now I'm just going to go in and apply this powder, and I'm just applying this, and I'm actually taking the powder close to my eye though, just in case I did get any cream product next to my eye, at least I can kind of just work and push that in. And then I'm just kind of keeping the line nice here wherever I kind of did applied my cream contour. And I just take a little bit, whatever's left on my beauty blender, kind of just around my like mouth, just because I feel like that creases, like your smile lines crease during the day as well. And then usually on a day-to-day, this is all I ever apply because I don't apply any concealer. Just for today, because I have applied concealer, I want to clean this area up. I'm just going to apply a nice little kind of like straight line just underneath on my concealer. And just kind of taking this nicely there. And then I am just going to go ahead and set the bronzer. Like I mentioned to you guys, any cream products you guys apply to your face, it can move, so you need to apply a powder to just set that into place. I'm just going to go in with my like usual Hoola Caramel Bronzer. This is in caramel, obviously, I just mentioned, but wait, sorry, I've got translucent powder like everywhere. But this is just my favorite. This and the Ofra, like a blusher. I just go between the two. So I'm just going to apply this, and I'm just going to take off all of the excess because I don't want it to be crazy. Just going to apply some kind of just at the bottom here. Really at the bottom of my chin, like trying not to get up. Just at the bottom. Going to apply very subtle amount on my forehead. Not too much because I don't like my entire forehead. I find like my entire face just looks tanned. And just apply this kind of like on top and just below. And then just kind of taking this a little bit high. Just over there. And I don't know if you guys, like, you can't see or you can't feel the pressure that I've got, but the pressure I'm putting is so light. Like, you don't want to go in with a heavy hand, and because you just don't. We want to go in with a very, very, very light hand and just kind of brush this in. And don't worry if some of your like powder, like translucent powder, has moved. It doesn't matter. So that's fine. And then we're just going to go in and kind of like dust off some of this. And I'm just kind of cleaning up that line. And yeah, going around. And then I'm going to apply like whatever's excess onto my brush, like onto my forehead as well. And then going back in to like under my eye, applying some kind of just like into the crease of my eye as well, because I did put foundation on that area. And damn, I actually forgot. I should have applied this before I applied my cream product, like my powder products, but my face is powdered now. So I really hope this still like fixes on. But I ordered this NARS blusher here. It's in Orgasm. It's oh, it's just a clip. I thought it was gonna be a brush. Damn, girl. Right. So I'm just gonna take some of this blusher. This is in the shade Orgasm, by the way. I'm just gonna apply like a little bit over here. Don't know why I'm working in threes, but yeah, wish me luck, guys. Okay, we got a 4 over there of a product. I'll put this a little bit lower as well. This is very pink, and usually I like to apply like a blusher which kind of just blends in with my foundation. So I actually don't know what to push this into my face with. So I'm gonna try do this. And maybe I should have done like one. Like I should have done one cheek first. I'm just gonna keep kind of like pushing this in. Like I said to you guys, I've applied my powder already, so I hope this works. I've been wanting a liquid blush for like forever. I don't know, I'm scared. I'm gonna carry on blushing this out with my blusher. I'm gonna start rotating my blusher. I kind of feel like my bronzer and my blush is looking a little bit individual. I don't know, guys. How is this testing this new makeup coming along? Like, I know you guys must have already used liquid blushes. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, like, I love makeup, but there's some makeup, like, I find really hard to kind of just get into grasp with. Like, ever since I saw Courchelle, I don't know if it was this one, to be honest, if it was the NARS one. I think it was, like, ever since I saw her use this, I was like, I think it was her. I was like, I need to get my hands on this. Right, so I look a very, like, blushed Cindy over here. So I'm just going to go in with a bit of my Beauty Blender because it's got some of, like, my bronzer on there. And just kind of push and hope that the two just blend into each other. Because the last thing I want to do is look super ashy. I mean, look at my cheeks, guys. Like, Right, so we're just going to move on to the brows quickly. Again, the brows is no new product. I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powder. I'm using it in the shade Ebony. Although I never use the lighter shade. I mean, I kind of mix the two when it comes to the front, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm not really going to talk. I'm just going to go ahead and like fast forward this because there's certain things like I can't do whilst talking. And there we go, guys, my brows are complete. I've recently been finding like my brows are easier to kind of do than before. I do though when given the chance and when I've got some time, I do want to get my brows like microbladed. Not to be like really harsh, but just to be kind of a little bit nice. But it kind of just, I feel like it just saves the time. Like I want to get out of the like idea of always having to put makeup on, like having to do your eyebrows and stuff. So it's just kind of easier if like everything's really done. One of the things which I brought was this lip injection. Actually, look, it's got a tutorial on here, I believe. No, this is just some information about it. I was like, it's given a tutorial, but no. I just don't know. Somebody's told me that there's a pump on the lip injection. I just don't know how to like open that pump. So, but I also bought the lip injection. It's actually downstairs in my handbag. But that's kind of like what I'm after. I want to just kind of have like my brows done on a day-to-day and then just kind of go in and like apply my lip injection and kind of just have it, that's it, like brows and gloss only. That's kind of girl I want to be like on a day-to-day anyways. But basically, guys, this is all of the new makeup. Well, no, actually I lied. So Cult Beauty actually made a mistake and they actually sent me originally the lip gloss in Orgasm, which is also from NARS. And then obviously they just let me keep this. This isn't something that I'd like apply to my face ever. So I've just kind of kept it. It's not like my colour, I just wouldn't apply it. So now that the brows are done, I'm just going to go in and just apply a little bit to my eyes. So I just want to kind of like apply a bit of eyeshadow as well. So I didn't purchase any new eyeshadow palettes, not just yet. I would just kind of like, I'm getting into my space, I'm getting into my zone. I've just kind of like nearly finished redoing my office area. So until I didn't like complete my office area, I didn't want to go in and buy anything, any new makeup. Well, I have, but I didn't want to go like crazy makeup. But anyways, I'm just going to go in with like this shade here. From the James Charles / Morphe palette. This is like the only palette I can find right this moment. So I'm just going to use this shade here and then I'll be going in with like these two shades, these two like dark shades here. I'll show you guys what for. This is like my recent like go-to thing. I love kind of just doing this. So I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to apply this lighter shade just kind of like into my crease and all over my eye, just to really lighten my eye. And I'm not really applying anything to this or whatever. Just kind of using it and really like into my crease. Like if you guys can see, it really kind of like brightens your crease, which I kind of just love. So I'm just going to use this. And again, I'm using a very light hand. Light hand is very important. So just using a light hand. Just gonna go. Then, like I said, I'm just gonna go into those darker shadows. I'm gonna go in with like just a brown for the moment without going into the black. And I'm just gonna pull like my eye and I'm just gonna start applying this just like really close to my lash line. So I'm just gonna have to move my mirror really close by and just go really close by to my lash line. Gives this like little bit of a darker effect, like you're wearing eyeliner but you're not wearing eyeliner. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of like leave it there, not go too much like more into this, but just gonna kind of leave my shadow there. And then the last new thing which I got from like my big makeup haul, well hardly big, but for my makeup haul, was this bad boy here, wow, this is so heavy. So I find like, look at the packaging, guys. So this is the Maybelline. This is the Sky High Maybelline mascara, which I absolutely love. This has been like my favorite go-to mascara for like months. Well, I originally bought this, but then I didn't open my makeup because I wanted to open it together. So I bought this, and it was my first time trying this, and I absolutely loved it. But wow, this is really, really heavy, this one is. But this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Obviously, it's really, really different. The brush for the Maybelline is a lot smaller. I don't know whether this is meant to be like a dupe or what it's meant to be, but I've just had so many good things about the Better Than Sex. And I always kind of felt like I was always using like the same mascaras. So I kind of like brought things in my haul which I would like not normally get. So I got the concealer to just kind of conceal and bronze up my face, and then obviously I got the cream contour, sorry. I got the cream contour, and I just got things like that. But this is really nice, guys. This is really leaving my, wow, it's really leaving my lashes looking really individual. It's really making them, wow, like really, really long. I love that it's not like clunky. I don't know how I can see, like I can't see what you guys can see, like, but it's really not making my eyes look really clunky. I almost don't want to wear lashes. I really wanted to wear lashes actually, but now I'm just kind of like low-key thinking just to avoid the lashes, guys. Like, who needs lashes when you've got Better Than Sex, right? That was like the most cheesiest joke ever. Also, like, how am I feeling? I'm actually liking this foundation better than the liquid foundation, but let's see how I feel like when I go on in the day. Right, whoopsie, I just got a little bit of mascara there. Just gonna brush that away. And I'm gonna go back in with this eye again, just to really, really... Right, here we are, guys. So this is the mascara applied to my eyes. I don't know, guys, like, what is it you guys... How do you guys feel? Like, what do you guys think? I don't know if I want to do lashes, so let's go into the lips. Let's start highlighting our face. Let's finish off this makeup, guys. We've been going on with this makeup for way too long. So I'm just going back in with my brush and just gonna quickly brush out some of that blusher, and then I'm just gonna go in with my like bronzer brush and just kind of blend this into my blusher, just to kind of like blend the two in together. And then I'm just feeling like a red lip. I want to give this makeup like a very summery vibe. It's summertime, guys, and the weather has started to pick up. We've got a very, very beautiful like weekend coming along, so super excited about that one. So let's just make this into a fun little like summer makeup as well. I'm using the Rimmel lip liner in the shade Red Dynamite 505. So this actually looked really bright, but it's come out a little bit darker, which is, I'm glad. I didn't want too of a lighter red. I wanted to have bright red. Okay, and then you guys know the drill. I like to just fill in my lip as well. I just find when I fill in my lips, my lipstick just lasts longer and it lasts all day. The camera makes this look like it's like an orange. Well, it is an orangey red, but the camera just makes it look a lot more orange than it actually is. It is actually like a bright red. Okay, and that is the lipstick set. So this is in Feel So Grand. This has to be like my go-to. It's my favorite red across like anything. Like I love this. This was like my kind of like first ever red love. It's by MAC. It's their liquid retro matte liquid lipsticks. Like I said, it's one of my favorite lipsticks to go to. So yeah, that is the one I've just applied. Although I did want to use my Fenty one because I felt like that would have gone well, but I think this lip liner was just perfect for this lipstick. Now guys, we're going to go through the last step of our makeup. I know I keep talking so much. I'm just using my Ofra Cosmetics. This is in Rodeo Drive. I really need to get a new one because the edges are actually just falling off, which just kind of last thing I want. But I'm just going to apply some just to the highs of my cheeks. This is like my favorite highlighter. I don't know, I didn't really want to buy a new highlighter, to be honest. Like I said, this is like my favorite one. I'm not a fan of liquid highlighters. Yeah, I just prefer the old school powder. I find like it doesn't leave any patches, whereas I find like the liquid one does. So I'm just going to apply this onto the highs of my cheek, just above my blusher. And I'm just going to apply a little bit onto my chin as well. You guys know, like around this time, I love looking like a wet dolly. And then I'm just applying like whatever's left onto my brush from my blusher, just onto my nose to really make my nose like super red. And then I'm just going to apply this just onto my nose as well. And then just some at the top of my nose as well. You guys can't really see it, well you guys can. It looks pretty goddamn shiny. And I think that's should be it. And now for the last thing, I'm gonna go ahead and just set all of this makeup. It's just nice once you've set all your makeup. I kind of feel like it doesn't budge. The best thing I love for this is the Morphe setting mist, but it's kind of like out of stock on like Cult Beauty. I can't find it anywhere, and I think the only place I can find it from is from Morphe Direct or from I think like Feel Unique. I've never ordered off Feel Unique, so I didn't order from there. But yeah, I'm just gonna place an order, maybe on Morphe, and then try get something from there. But quickly, just before I left, kind of just forgot, I'm just gonna, well, let's do this first. So we're just gonna go ahead and set our face with this. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish. This used to be like my classic favorite. Ever since the mist came along, that is my favorite. I'm just gonna spray my face, and then I'm just gonna spray like my chest, like my shoulders and my chest, only because I'm going to use some of this just to shine off like my shoulders and a bit on like my collarbone, just to really make me look like that shiny BRTCH. But yeah, really shine off all of this area. Like, I mean, you could do this if you're going out like at night. It's like the best thing ever, because then when you're going out in the evening in that sunset, ladies, you'll be one shiny doll, and trust me, you're gonna love it. Right, this one I feel like, yeah, it's giving me a bit, but I feel like it could have given me more. Yeah. So I think that's about it, guys. My face is just a little bit wet-ish with the Smashbox spray, so I'm just gonna go in quickly with a little bit more, just to make myself look extra shiny. And that is it, guys. So I do feel like I would love to like have smoked out eyes and apply some lashes, but I think I'm gonna stick to this because this is more of like a daytime summery look. We can come back with some smoke in another video. and that will just give us an incentive to come back with another video, guys, right? That is what we want, because I have really enjoyed filming this amazing tutorial with you guys. It has been the longest time since I filmed a makeup tutorial, and honestly I forgot how much I love these videos. Like, I have really enjoyed sitting here for the past like half an hour, 40 minutes, whatever, however long it's taken me to do my makeup today. But I've just really enjoyed to sit here and make this video with you guys. I think it's just been really difficult for me to do a video for you guys just because of the kids and just family, and it's just really hard to just sit down and have this space. I don't have the kids with me today, which just makes it nice and easy and to be able to film. But yeah, so this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me do this makeup, and please also do not forget, if you guys do want to see any details about any other products which I use, then go down below in the description bar and you guys can check out all of the products. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, then please do hit that sub button and hit that notification bell, so every time I upload a new video you guys will be made aware. But that is going to be it from me for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I shall see every single one of you in my next one. Bye guys.